Hello, 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 hello. Linda, hello. First two comments today. Hello, my lovely. I hope you're well. Hi, Becky. Hi, Marina. Hi, Julie, Sandy. Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Have we had a good weekend? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, Cassie. How are we all? Hi, Laverne, Kirsty. Hello. Sorry, just rearranging my shoes. Where did we get up to? Hi, Natalie, Lillian, Carol, and Catherine. Are we all okay? Hello, hello, hello. Where are we? Hi, Becky. Hello. Okay, so how's Aaron? Oh, bless him. Again, he's still got the kidney stone. It's not passed yet, and he sort of goes through pain and no pain, and lower pain and then no pain. So at the moment, I think he's on a low pain time period. However, he's just ran out of the stronger pain meds that the hospital gave him. So I'm hoping he can get seen tomorrow by the doctor to give him some more until it passes, bless him. Otherwise, I reckon it's not going to be low pain, no pain days. I reckon it will be up there. But we'll see. Or hopefully it will just pass and then it's fine. I give you so much information. I do apologise. Oh, really, Cassie? One more and then Monday is the bank holiday as well for you. Well, I hope you have a good President's Day tomorrow. Wow, I didn't realise. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Kaz. If you've sent it possibly over the weekend, Helen, I don't see emails over the weekend. So I see emails Monday to Friday. If you sent it... So what I do with emails is I normally reply and see emails Monday to Friday within 48 hours of you sending it. So if you sent it on Friday as well, I may not have seen it yet, my lovely. Or possibly Thursday as well, depending on times. Hello. So I completely lost what I was saying then. Never mind. So tonight is a normal live night. As it is Sunday, we are starting at 7:30, so it is slightly earlier than normal. And for the upcoming months, I was sorting out today the future live dates. So I've done actually until the end of the year. I'm sort of trying to get really, really prepared and sort of trying to work out when we're live and when we're not live. So I will be bombarding everyone, not with the whole year's worth of dates, but I will be making the events for March and possibly April as well. I do have a few days that we're not going to be live, but so hopefully I'll give everyone notice of those. But I think it's only 4 days in the next month. No, in the next 2 months. So I don't think that's too bad. Excuse me. We also have a paraffle coming up next month as well, which I was quite excited to book in. So for tonight, we've got the last of the gifting gonks. Now, these are now sold out on the website. And there is literally one in each pot left. So the people who have purchased those will get to pick between the 4 there. But once they're gone, they are gone. And then gifting gonks will be getting stopped. Which I'm a little bit sad about, but at the same time we do need to make room for what's coming up. So there is space available for today with normal orders. All oysters are in, including the 25 pearl oysters now, which I'm very, very happy about. And I think that's everything. There was a couple of items that are back in stock that went onto the website. So they went into the back in stock section. Let me just double check. Yep, so that's in there. And the new items are not on the website yet. We've still got the Valentine's new items in the new in section. So that will be getting moved over soon as well. Okay, yeah, I'm just double checking. That's everything on the website that's new so far over the weekend. Okie dokie. So I've posted the order list on the page. So if you have ordered, hopefully you can see whereabouts you are. And let's get started. Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Up first today is Cindy Brown. Cindy, are you here? Charlotte from South Africa. Hello, my lovely. Oh, bless you, Becky. I hope that doesn't last for too long. I don't know what it is. I've just seen that comment, but I hope you're okay, my lovely. Currently looking for Cindy Brown. Cindy, are you here? Oh, I know, Dana. My kids are back to school tomorrow as well. I am kind of excited, I'm not going to lie. In one of those two minds about it though, because they have, I don't know, I feel like this should have been a 2-week one in a way for them, because my kids are still so tired, bless them. But for me, I'm glad they're back. But for them, I'm kind of hoped they'd have another week. Does that make sense? Hello, Catherine. So, Cindy Brown, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. That will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anybody else sees Cindy, please comment on that comment, because that will bring it forward so I can see as well. Sharon, hello, hello, hello. Do they, Becky? Whereabouts are you? Right, I haven't seen Cindy, so she may not have come on yet. And because we're starting earlier today, what I'll do is I'll move her to the bottom of the order list, and then I'll call her again then, and then hopefully she will have found us by that time. Beverly, good morning, my lovely. Oh, bless you, Natalie. Well, I hope you get some rest. They're looking, especially mine, they're looking really tired, even though they've just had the week off. They could have really done with that extra week. Right, up next then today is Robin Wilson. Robin, are you here? Oh, really, Becky? Well, I hope you have a good week with the kids then. It's strange how we're all at different times, isn't it? Have I seen the Easter gonks out yet? I haven't, Carol. I didn't know if we're going to be doing gonks at Easter, just because I've said gonks so many times this year. And I get so tongue-tied saying it. And normally, I have already got the Easter bits in here, actually. I've got the carrots, the bunnies, and the eggs, the chicks back ready. So we could put a few gonks there, but no, I haven't thought about that with the Easter ones yet. Excuse me. So currently looking for Robin Wilson. Robin, are you here? Oh, we started early today. Maybe everyone can't find us just yet. Nina, hello, my lovely. I hope you're well. Oh, bless you, Becky. I understand that. I find they have Easter gonks with bunny ears. Ooh. I might have a little wander around actually in the week and go see what I can find. but I hadn't thought I was doing them. Maybe if I could give them a different name, then it's not a problem. I can't always have a lay-in, Becky, when it's the holidays, because then I get used to having the lay-in, and then I really struggle when it's time to get up again, just because I work so late nights, because I sort of work into the night as well when the kids are here. Oh, bless you, Natalie. I have thrown everyone. Now, Sundays we do normally start at 7:30, but I've completely missed everyone today. Robin, you are here. Hello. I was just about to move on, Robin, but you are here, my lovely. So we do start earlier on Sundays, and I was just saying I think I've thrown everyone just because it's... but it's fine. I've added sort of Cindy back onto the bottom, so hopefully she can find us and come on. But Robin, you are here. So you have got Sparkle Dips, and you are one of the people who have got some of the gifting gonks. No, you're not late, you're just in time. So if it's okay with you, we'll start with your stick pick or Sparkle Dips, and then we'll do the gonks afterwards, if that's okay. Okay, so let's go down for these. So you've got 2 stick pick or Sparkle Dips. There's one. Oh, bless you. And 2. Excuse me, I've got a tickle today. I think as soon as I have a tea, that will go. Right, let's get these open for you, and I'm fingers crossed we're going to be happy with what's inside. Yep, they are all now sold out, Angela. The gonks are now sold out. Okay, so Robin, your first envelope. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you've got a crystal heart charm. Now this is the crystal heart that is not on the website. It is the longer, pointier crystal heart. Now we have this heart in 3 colours. We have it in a jet black, a bright pink, and then a baby pink. So this one is actually the brighter pink. There we go. So you can see as it actually drops, you can see it does sit central, but just because I have to hold it at a tilt, the bail sort of looks like it's off on a diagonal to the crystal, but like I said, when I hold it straight, it does, it's just because I'm holding it sort of on a 45-degree angle here. So you've got your deeper pink crystal, longer pointed charm. Stick with that one. You've got a candy floss pink pearl with this one. So this one has got that gorgeous lighter pink pearl, but I think it just then brings out the darker pink in the crystal itself. Just confirm for me. So I hope you're happy with the crystal heart itself. So with the pearl, just confirm that you're happy to stick with that one. Yes, perfect. So that's your first one, and that is yours. Okay, moving on to your envelope number 2. Okay, and in here, now this is the traditional heart crystal charm. So this is another heart, but it's a different style heart to the one that you've just seen. And this one is the emerald green crystal heart. So it's got a gorgeous dark green. So this is the traditional crystal. Let me try that again. Traditional crystal heart charm that is on the website, and it's that gorgeous, like I say, dark emerald green. So I hope you're happy with the charm itself. Pearl wise with this one, I've paired it with a lighter apple green. Again, I've done this so if you can see with the 2 different shades of green, it sort of makes them both pop with themselves. It does look like the pearl's got a slight darker point towards the bottom there. Now, Robin, what do you think to this one? like I say, I hope you're happy with the charm itself. Pearl wise, would you like to stick or would you like to pick? Beautiful. I think I've got that on Valentine's one of my twins. Oh, I love that. Oh, well, I hope you're happy with it then. So just confirm, are you happy to stick with this apple green pearl on here? Or would you like to pick and go for a different one? It's quite, if I hold it away from the, oh no, that's quite dark there. There we go. That's the colour there. So would you like to stick or would you like to pick with that one? Oh, that's another way if that focused of showing it there. I think I've worn the wrong top today. I think my owl is going to keep trying to grab the camera's attention. Stick with that one. Perfect. Sorry, I didn't see the answer there. Okay, so that one is yours as well. Let me bring you back up here and I'll pop this behind there. Okay, so they are yours. Now, you have got 2 of our gifting gonks. If we go across to the screen, now I've only got 4 left. Oh, camera's slightly been knocked. There we go. I've only got 4 gifting gonks left. So there's actually 1 in each bucket, or 1 under each gonk at the moment. And because you're the first person on Robin, you get to pick which 2 you would like. So your choices are Besotted, Smitten, Charmed and Hopeful. Which 2 would you like? Besotted and Charmed. So Besotted is this one. I'm just going to turn that over because that one's empty now. So that's still here. So Besotted and Charmed is this one. Okay, so if we open Besotted first, let's go down, and you'd like to donate your shells as well. Okay, so Besotted and then that one's Charmed. So your first parcel, Robin. Oh, I can see a little flash there already. And you have got 1 and 2 items of jewellery. And then you've got 1, 2 and 3 oysters there. So 2 items of jewellery and 3 oysters. Now, if we have a look at your first item of jewellery, this is a ready-made charm. Now, this is one of our 3D charms. So it is a full 3D hedgehog, this one. So let me get this focused for you. Look at him. Oh, there we go. So this is the little hedgehog. He's got his ears, his eyes, his nose, all the way around. He's got his textured body. And then his feet coming out at the bottom there as well. So he can sort of stand up. Mr. Hedgehog. Oh, let me just pop him back to the side. It's quite hard to show this one, but he does have a lot of detail on him. I've paired this one with a lighter pastel gold pearl. Just going to hold it on here for a second, actually. There you go, you can see that there. So lighter pastel gold pearl. I hope you're happy with this one. Now this will get, the fitting that you've chosen on the order will get added onto here. So where I'm holding it here, that's where the fitting gets added. So this will be sort of hanging as it is now, which is really quite cute. So that is your first item of jewellery there. I hope you're happy with that one. And then your second item is a pendant. You're happy with that, hedgehog? Perfect. Now the pendant, you can choose to have your pearl on or off of the jewellery here. So it's going to be completely up to you. If I pop this on here, this is the lotus flower pendant. Oh, look at him. So he's got the lotus here, then you've got all this design coming down the bottom here as well. Now this one does have some oxidized silver on the inner markings, so the inner sections, just to give it that texture and to give it the detail here. Now if you choose to have your pearl on this one, it does sit at the top and then it will sit central at the top of the flower, and then it would be able to move around. Or you can keep this as it is and have the pearl loose. That is up to you. I hope you're happy with this one as well. Are charms a new thing, Pauline? No, we've had charms for at least 4 years. Actually, probably 5 years. We've had charms for quite a long time. We're always getting new charms in, so new designs, but we've always had a charms section. Robin, you would love for a pearl to go on that one. Perfect. So what we'll do is at the end, we'll work out what pearl you'd like on there. But I'm glad and hope you're happy with that one. If we move on to your second parcel, so in here, you have got 1, 2, and 3 oysters, and then you've got a pair of earrings here. Now these earrings are stud back earrings. They are 925 silver. If I just show you on the reverse side, they are 925 silver, and the actual stamp is down on that petal there as well. These are the blue tip, so the blue petal flower earrings. Now that is because in the petals themselves, they have got like a shimmery blue green enamel coating. Now the backing of them, like I say, is silver. It is just, let me get this focused, just the colouring there. There we go. And then your pearls go in the centre of these ones. So you can see that silver circle and pin in the middle. You won't see that once the pearls are on there. So the pearls will go right in the centre of these earrings. Okay, so when we pick colours for these, do keep in mind that the petals themselves are like a bluey green. Saying that, I mean, a vast majority of our pearls will match these petals and go nicely, but just to keep that in mind. I hope you're happy with those as well. So you've got a pendant where you'd like to have your pearl on the jewellery, and then earrings where you definitely need to pick 2 pearls to go on there as well. If I get these open for you. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, Cindy, are you okay, my lovely? And then 1, 2, and 3 from your second parcel as well. Bless you, Pauline. That's very nice of you to say. Right, so you've already said, Robin, that you'd like to donate your shells. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for at all? Let's start with oyster number 1 from your parcel number 1. So in here, there's one side and the other side. And in your first oyster, you are twinning. Now they already look like they are different shades of twins here. And there's no more in that one. So let me dry these up and we'll have a closer look at the colours. You're hoping for a black pearl and perhaps silvers or a silvery blue. Okay, so your first twins out are Now, one is a silver and one is a chocolate. So twinning to start with, and you've got one of the colours you was possibly hoping for. So one is a silver and one is a chocolate. Not a problem, Dawn. Hello. And Ellen, hello as well. Robin, moving on to your oyster number 2. There's one side. And the other side. And in here you have got a purple. And there's no more in that one. Now this purple, he is definitely a two-tonal lavender purple. Now what that means is he's a darker lilac purple. Still quite a nice lighter bright purple. Now with him being two-tonal, as you can see as we go around the pearl, you've got lighter, then darker, lighter and darker areas there. So gorgeous two-tonal markings as you go around the pearl as well. And then moving on to your next oyster. There's one side and the other side. And in your third oyster, you are twinning for a second time. And there's no more in that one. So you're twinning with dark purple twins here. I'm just drying them up for you. Now they are a dark, deeper purple. Let me pop them. I'm going to pop them at the top actually. So we've got all your pearls at the top from the first 3 oysters. So if we zoom in on these 2 pearls that have just recently come out, it does look like the pearl on this outer side is slightly visually larger and actually slightly brighter than his twin, but we will of course measure them all at the end. So 5 oysters from your first, no sorry, 5 pearls from your first 3 oysters. If we move on to your second set of 3, oyster number 1, there's one side and the other side. And in here you are twinning. There's no more on that side there. And you're twinning with rose gold twins. There's no more in that one. So twinning with rose gold twins from your first oyster from your second set of 3. Just going to pop them under the purples there. Now again, the rose golds, it does look like you've got one which is slightly just a touch darker than his twin, but there's definitely, look, if we hold it back, there's definitely not a lot in it there. Moving on to your next oyster. There's one side and the other side. And in here, your 4th set of twinning. And you're actually twinning with rose gold twins again. Now these twins, they look like they're slightly possibly darker than the first set, but only by a touch. And actually with the second set here, this one on this side looks like he's visually larger than his twin. Let me just get them focused so you can see. There we go. So that was your first set on this side and then your second set on that side there. And then moving on to your last oyster. There's one side and the other side. And in here, you've got 1, Oh, 2, 3, 4. You are quadding. And you have got 4 pearls in your last oyster, Robin. Oh. Okay. Oh, look at him. And you've got quite an unusual pearl in these quadding pearls as well. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop them all up here, then I can go through them. Okay, so from your quadding oyster, you have got a TARDIS blue, a dark chocolate bronze, a burgundy red, and look at this, if I held him correctly, so I'm just readjusting, your green here, so he's a base sea green, but then as you go around, it looks like he's got a flash of purple to him. Can you see there? Purple, so back to green, going round into purple, and then back to green. So a sea green with a flash of purple. Okay, so Robin, if we go through from the top, you've got twinning purples, one slightly darker, one slightly brighter, I would say, than the other. You've got twinning, one chocolate, one silver, and then a 2-tonal lavender. You've got 2 sets of twinning rose gold pearls, and then you've got a quadding TARDIS blue, dark chocolate bronze, burgundy red, and a 2-tonal sea green and purple. Now, again, as a reminder, we need to know 2 pearls for the earrings and then 1 pearl for the pendant. And then, of course, if you're not happy with any of these colours, we can swap them for you. So if I run them through the board, your 2-tonal lavender is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Silver twin is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And your chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. So those twins are actually measuring different sizes. Dark purple twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And then dark purple twin number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. So they're measuring the same size there. Rose gold twin set 1, twin 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. Rose gold twin set 1, twin 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And then rose gold twin set 2, twin 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And rose gold twin set 2, twin 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. So they're measuring different sizes. Moving on to your quadding oyster, the 2-tonal sea green and purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. The burgundy red is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Thank you, Bab. Chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And the TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Okie dokie. Robin, what do you think to these, and then what would you like to do? I had to really, like, my eyebrows furrowed, Rachel. I had to really concentrate to say that then. Okay, so Robin, can you swap the dark silver and the chocolate, so the twins, of course, for bridal whites for the earrings? I'm just going to do this as I read it. Quite like those two there. Let me just put them. Sorry, I'm just getting two which are the same size. Okie dokie. Oh, I'm spilling pearls today. There we go. So bridal whites for the earrings. The lavender pearl on the pendant. And can you have the sea green on lobster and the twinning rose golds on small semicircle earrings? Do you know which set of rose golds you would like on the earrings? You've got set 1 and set 2. And are you happy with those bridal whites? So set 1 and set 2. I'm just going to pop that down so I can start writing this down. So on here, so on the earrings, we've got the whites. On the pendant, we've got the purple. And you'd like to invoice for the sea green on a lobster fitting. And then set 1, you'd like to be invoiced for the small semi-circle earrings. Okay, so bear with me a second while I just double check those. Yep, that's fine. Okie dokie. And then can you have the other set of rose gold twins and swap one for a black and one for a medium coloured silver and put those on lobster fittings? Okie dokie. Sorry, I'm taking away the pearls as we go. It's just so then we can see what's left. And then I'm popping the pearls that you've chosen into their individual bags, so then I'm definitely not going to get it mixed up. So if I just pop, so that's going on a lobster fitting, and then you've got your black and a medium silver, and then let me hold these up as well to see if you're happy with these. I've got a purple just sitting there in this. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you a couple of options with the silver, because I've got different shades. And yes, I've got the lavender for the pendant as well. Oh, I didn't take it away though, did I? No, there we go. I'll read it out again in a moment what I've got where, just so you can double check. So for the, I've got the black here, so I hope that black's okay. But then for the silver, I've got 3 different shades here. So I've got 1, 2 and 3. What shade would you prefer? Or if you prefer me to get like darker ones, I can definitely do that as well. So 1, 2 or 3. 2 and 3 are very, very similar. Number 2, so the centre one. Okie dokie. I'm just going to bring you back up and then I'll go through everything again so you know what we've got. So the okie dokie. Just popping your loose pearls in here as well. So what we've got, Robin, is on the earrings, you have got the whites. Thank you, Robin. On the pendant, you've got the lavender. On the, then you'd like to be invoiced for the 2-tonal sea green, the black and the silver to go on lobster fittings. And then twin set 1 of the rose gold twins to go on the small semicircle earrings. Is that all correct, my lovely? Just confirm for me. Excuse me. Good morning, Janine. Hello, I hope you're well. There we go. So that's all safe on there. Just waiting to confirm if that's all correct. Donna, hello. Perfect, and you've loved the gonks like opening up a present. Oh, bless you. And I'm glad you've enjoyed it, my lovely, and I hope you're happy with everything once you receive it. Your invoice, that will get sent across for you over the weekend. No, not the weekend. Where are we? We're on Sunday. So it will get sent across for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. Thank you for the donations of your shells as well, Robin. Yeah, and that's safe up there for you. I will just say, Cindy Brown, my lovely, I have added you automatically onto the end of the order list. However, would you prefer me add you onto another day? Just if you're not feeling the best, would you like it on a different day? Or if you're happy to have tonight, that's fine with me as well. It's just I don't want to keep you if you prefer to move it. Right, up next then today is Sandra Waite. Sandra, are you here? On to another day, Cindy. I can move you on to Tuesday. That's not a problem at all. Yeah, okay. So I hope you're feeling better soon, my lovely, and you'll be added on to Tuesday. If you can't make it on Tuesday either, that's not a problem. I'll just move you to the next one as well. So whatever you prefer to do, but I'll definitely add you on to Tuesday. Okay. So yeah, up next is Sandra Waite. Sandra, are you here? And as always, if anyone can see Sandra, please comment on her comments because that will bring it forward so I can see. And Sandra, if you're here, please. Oh, Sandra, yep, or Sandy, I can say. Sandy, hello. Mystery, donate the shells, and that's perfect with the email address. Thank you. So you do have 1, 2, 3 oysters altogether. You'd like to have mystery oysters and donate your shells. 1, 2, and 3. Excuse me. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for, Sandy? So let me get this open for you. There's 1, 2, and 3. So let's go down. Oyster number 1. You've got a lighter double pop there. And in here, there's a little bit of flesh on that side, but there's no pearls there. And then if we have a squidge in here, there's one. And there's no more in that one. So your first pearl out is a lighter autumn peach pearl. Let me just dry this up for you, and if I pop him in the sand. So first pearl out is a lighter autumn peach. Moving on to oyster number 2. Lighter double pop there again. And in here, excuse me, there's your mother of pearl. And I can see a peeper straight away, and he's a lighter chocolate coloured pearl. Just pop him out there. And there's no more in that one. So we've got a lighter chocolate pearl. Let's pop him in the sand as well. And then moving on to your last oyster. You've got quite a nice deep pop there again. And in here, there's a pearl blister on the inside of that one. So we can definitely see there's no pearls on that side. See that pearl blister towards the top here. And then I can see a peeper as well. So that is a watermelon straight away there. If I pop him out and then have a squidge. And there's no more in that one. Okay, Sandy, 3 oysters and 3 pearls. Let me dry this up for you. And I'll need to know which pearl you would like on which item. Of course, if you're not happy with the colours, we can swap them for you. It's completely up to you. Now, these 3 actually do go beautifully together, but we can, of course, change them if you're not happy. So you've got a watermelon, a lighter autumn peach, and then a chocolate one as well. What do you think? Let me run them through the board for you. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Roz. And not a problem at all, my lovely. So if I run them through the board, Sandy, your watermelon is not a 5, not a... Oh, sorry. Not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Your autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. I was questioning myself then. And then your chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Can we swap the chocolate for a dark blue as it's on the boy charm? Sleep charm peach and watermelon on the bracelet. Of course. Now let me get a blue for you. How about this one here? What do you think to that blue? Would that one be okay? Perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to bring you back up so I can write this down. So on the bracelets, we're going to have watermelon. On the sleep charm, you're going to have the peach. And then on the boy, you're going to have the blue. Perfect. I've got that down for you, my lovely. I'm just popping these in here for you as well. Okay, Sandy, I hope you're happy with everything there. And of course, thank you for the donations with your shells as well. That's safe up there for you, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. You're very, very welcome, Sandy. We've currently got 2 people on the order list today, so if anybody would like to order, there's not going to be a long wait and you'll be added on for today. Yeah. Up next is a mystery person on the order list, and I wasn't sure whether to put this down as a mystery person or not, so I did just in case. So I'm going to be currently looking for Lillian Walker. Lillian, are you here? Whoop whoop. It's a good cup of tea. She was here earlier, Linda. Okay, hopefully she's still here. My choice of beverage is a cup of tea. It's decaf tea tonight with sweeteners and milk. In the daytime, I do go more towards the caffeinated, but I've started having the decaf tea on the live just so then I'm not sort of awake all night. Now, the caffeine side of it, I think it's more mental for me. If I think, oh, I've had a tea, I'm going to be awake for ages, I'll then be awake for ages. But that's just my brain. Lillian, hello. Linda, thank you for commenting on that there. I didn't see it to start with, so possibly you may have to comment on it each time, but I'll keep refreshing just in case. Pauline, bless you. If you try this is the website, see if that works for you. Now, Lillian, my lovely, I don't know if I can say what it is or not. If Linda gives me the go-ahead, I will. If not, I'm not going to mention it, so it'll be a surprise when you open it. Now, I can say, Lillian, that you have got 2 oyster openings. So, what 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? I can say, Linda. Sorry, I did that thing again where I say both scenarios and then you guys say, yes, that's fine. And for me, I've confused myself to what question, whether it was yes, say or don't say. So just confirm, is it yes, I can say? I can tell her. Okay, so Lillian, this is for the Heart Love earrings. So hopefully you've seen those on the website. So they're called the Heart Love earrings. So that's 2 oyster openings, and then you would need your 2 pearls to go onto the jewellery. You'd like to have mystery oysters and donate your shells. Okie dokie. So, there's 1 and 2. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for, Lillian? There's 1 and 2. And let's go down, my lovely. So 2 mystery oysters. Oyster number 1. You've got a lighter pop there. Oh, flesh is just, there we go. So this one, he's got a little bit of a pearl blister. That's just part of the pearl blister there, so that's not a pearl. So we can definitely see there's no pearls on that side. You're thinking that possibly a silver would be nice. Okay, so fingers crossed for possibly silver tones. Now the first pearl here, right on the end there, is actually a dark silver pearl. How freaky is that? Let me just squidge in here for you. Okay, so dark silver pearl. There's no more in that one. Let me just dry this up for you. So let me pop him in the sand as well. Dark silver pearl to start with. There we go. And then moving on to your second oyster, which again is your mystery oyster. Quite a nice pop with that one. And in here, there's no pearls on that side. I can see a peeper again. Oh, can you see in there? And you've got a darker blue pearl. And I'm just having a squidge. Okay, and there's no more in that one. So you have got a darker blue. Now, Lillian, what do you think to these? A TARDIS blue and a darker silver. Now, if you're happy with these, you can have them both on the jewellery. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. Just let me know what colours you would like to choose. Now, if I run them through the board, the silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, he is a 6. And the blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. It's like I'm not seeing the first time they drop through today. No, so we do have a natural bag, which has got the natural coloured pearls in. But these pearls, so they are real pearls, but they are dyed pearls. So we don't get the natural coloured pearls of this colour. Now we can get natural blue pearls, which, but they're a different type of pearl. I do have some around, but no, these ones are dyed pearls. Can you swap the blue for a matching silver? Of course you can. Let me just have a little look. Oh, sugar drops. I've just spilt the silvers all over the desk. No, don't run away. Bear with me a moment. Apparently I didn't put the lid on properly when I put it away a moment ago. Sorry, I have to pick them up slowly, otherwise they're all going to run off the desk backwards, like behind the desk. Oh. Oh, dearie me. Yep. Sorry, 1 second. Almost done. Just going to get the ones which have escaped under the keyboard, and then the rest I can get after the live, because they're in a place where it can't roll off. Okie dokie. Oh, dropped it in the sand. Right, so let's match your, let's take away the blue and match your silver there. No, it's slightly too big, isn't it? Yeah. Again, I think that's slightly... So give me just a moment, my lovely. So I'm just having a look. Can you change it for two lighter silver? You can. So I'm just going to leave your silver there a second. Oh. Now I've only got 2 silvers left. So I'm just looking to see. Let me show you. I think they're just slightly different on the size, just slightly. But they are the last 2 I've got left. Now with it being in earrings, I don't think you'd actually notice the size difference that much. But I do want to point it out just so you know, as they're the last 2 I've got. Now if they're too light, I can of course match this or sort of try and find a shade in between the 2. Linda says they look perfect. Lillian, what do you think, my lovely? Making sure I put the lids on properly this time. Oh gosh. Now I'm just going to keep refreshing these comments, I think, just because I think I'm having a little bit of a... No, it's not a pain at all, Lillian. Not at all, my lovely. What do you think? So like I say, I can either match your one, I can go in between these ones, or if you're happy with those lighter dove greys there. Thank you. You'll have them. They're lovely. Okie dokie. They are yours. If I bring you back up. I'm sorry for me being a pain with dropping the pearls everywhere. If I didn't pick them up there and then, they honestly, they would have all started rolling off the back of the desk. But yeah, I'm glad you're happy with these. And there's definitely not a lot in it size-wise at all. If I pop these on here... Oh, I do apologise. Linda, you have said here to Lillian, happy 75th birthday. So this is for your 75th birthday. Oh my wow. I hope you've had or will have a brilliant birthday as well, Lillian. Sorry, I didn't realise it had the message there until just now, so I do apologise for that. But yeah, I hope you've had... will have a brilliant birthday, and I hope you're happy with these once they arrive as well. And thank you for the donations with your shells there, and that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. Thank you to your special sister Linda Dixon. From me, you're welcome. Your birthday's on the 21st. Oh wow! Well, I hope you have a brilliant day when it comes. It's not far now, is it? And hopefully the earrings will be there so you can have them for your birthday. Up next, so Cindy, I've moved you to Tuesday, bless you. So again, I hope you're feeling better soon, my lovely. Up next then is Anne Moan. Anne, are you here? Excuse me. Anne, are you here? Oh, wow. Time does go fast, Catherine, doesn't it? When you start looking back at actually how old they are getting, you start realising their time instead of, or for me, I realised the kids' time instead of my own. So yeah, it does shock me. Like in May, I'm going to have a 12-year-old. Like, where did that happen? It's, yeah, crazy. Now, Anne, is it Moan? Moan? Anne, I'm so sorry. I get confused every time, so I do apologise that I'm mispronouncing your name. Now, I definitely saw you earlier, I believe. So, Anne, are you still here? Oh, Anne, you are here. Hello, my lovely. Anne, you've got one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? I have got this mug here. He's got an orange handle and bottom rim. And then it's got like engraved or embossed, shall we say, flowers and leaves. Like a terracotta orange colour. 6 and a 4-year-old, or you have your hands full. And can you have mystery and donate the shells? You can indeed. So, mystery oyster. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for, Anne? So if we go down, beautiful deep pop there. Sunset pearl is like a yellow with a coral two-tonal section, or like a coral with like a pinky section. So it's those sunset colours which are two-tonal pearls. So I think with the ones we've seen more are like a coral or autumn peach with like a pink section to it. Now, Anne, here is your mother of pearl. We can see that there's no pearls on that side. Oh, I can see you are twinning. Gorgeous dark blue. Oh, pearls again. And you've got a third pearl there. Now your third pearl is a funky shape. Oh, look at him. Okay, there's no more in that one. You are, you have triples. You have triples, my lovely. Let me dry this up for you. So let me have a look. Now, like I say, the third pearl there is a funky shape. Now, he's not a rice pearl. It's just, so pearls are natural products. And he's an oil slick as well. Oh, wow. Okay, so if I try and get the shapes to show you, it's almost like, I keep thinking like a skull, because it's got the thicker bit at the top, and then it sort of gets thinner. It's not quite an egg shape. Let me hold it in the sand. So I'm just getting the sand to focus, and then I can show you the pearl. So you've got TARDIS blues to start with, which are different shades in themselves. You've got one darker blue, one Pepsi blue, and then look at him. So if I hold it like this, you can sort of see the shape there. It's thicker at the top, lighter at the bottom. He does have some ridges on him as well. And he is an oil slick. So you can see as I go around, greens, purples, blues and silver. All different colours around the pearl itself. If I just readjust how I'm holding him as well, if I hold him, just trying to hold him that way there, you can see the colours here as well. Oh, I've lost the focus. Here we go. There we go. Oh, look, can you see? It's like a mottled oil slick on that section there. Oh, I love it. Now, of course, if you're not happy, especially because it is a kind of funky shaped pearl, I completely understand. And with the blues as well, if you're not happy with those, we can swap them as well for you. But let me just hold it all up together so you can have a close look. There you go. Almost looks like kind of like a light bulb because it's got ridges on this side and then like the bulb bit there. Yes, like a light bulb. And then you've got, and then if I just draw a little smile. Sorry, I just saw eyes and a nose then. Sorry, let me just go. Okay, so you've got a darker blue, a lighter blue, and then an oil slick oddball. I can still see the smile. Now, Anne, what do you think to these? If you're happy with all of these, you can keep them. Of course, if you're not happy, I can swap any of them for you. The darker blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Lighter blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. And then Mr. Oddball here, we're going to measure him at the biggest point of him. So he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. So from the biggest round bulb tip, he's an 8. And what do you think to the other pearls as well? Are you happy to keep those or would you like to swap them? So do I, Linda. And they don't come out very often actually as well. Keep them all, love them, and you're very welcome, Anne. Let me bring you back up. I'm glad you're happy with them, and I can't wait to take photos of that one. Because honestly, the camera doesn't, especially with oil slicks, it doesn't pick up everything. Sometimes the still image photo can pick up more than the live feed, just because of the daylight and stuff like that with the camera. But yeah, I hope you're happy with it when you see it in front of you as well. Thank you for the donations with your shells, Anne. And then that's up there for you as well, my lovely. There we go. So I just keep refreshing the comments just because not everything's coming through and I don't want to miss it. Right, that may be the end of the order list for today. Let me just have a look. Yes, that is the end of the order list. So we will leave it there for today. We're going to be live again on, where are we? Sunday. So we're going to be live again on Tuesday evening, live from 8 p.m. on Tuesday. So if you'd like to join us then, or if you'd like to order, you'll be booking in for Tuesday evening. I hope you all have a good evening and a good start to your week, with it being Monday morning tomorrow. And take care. I'll see you soon.